Good morning, Wetumpka High School. I'm Skylar Payne with your morning announcements. Please stand for the pledge.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for a moment of silence. Congratulations to the Wetumpka High School fishing team. Nathan Burdett and Andrew Singleton finished third place at Lakeview Fall Tournament Saturday. Volleyball tryouts will be held April 29th, May 2nd from 3:15 to 5:30. Any girls interested in trying out for next year's volleyball team needs to stop by A9 Miss Smith's room to pick up a packet. There will be a parent meeting April 1st at 6 p.m. The annual WHS art show will be today. There will be a reception at 5 p.m. Attention seniors. College-bound picture will be taken Thursday, April 4th. Only those wearing their college or military shirts will be photographed. Class favorites and seniors who will also be taken April 4th. Applications for the TV production and the news crew class are available in E1 in Mrs. Smith's class. If you are interested, pick up a form. Both classes required an application. Now here's Trevor with this week's Character Ed.
Hi, I'm Trevor Lewis and I'm here with your Character Ed. Most people know the story of the tortoise and the hare. It is one of the best known of Aesop's fables. It tells the story of a race between a tortoise, a creature that moves very slowly, and a hare, a creature that runs very fast. The hare is very confident of winning, so it stops during the race and falls asleep. The tortoise continues to move very slowly but without stopping, and finally it wins the race. The moral lesson of the story is that you can be more successful by doing things slowly and steadily than by acting quickly and carelessly. When we don't take things slowly and carefully, we won't win the race of life. Thank you. Next.
This is Kristen with Love Academics. Today we are talking about how important it is to get your classes and electives set up for the 2019-2020 school year. These are the minimum requirements you must have to graduate from high school. When you graduate, you should have 4 credits each of math, science, history, and English. You also have to have an art credit, a physical education or varsity athletics credit, a health credit, and a career prep credit. If you're planning on getting an advanced diploma, you at least need to have 1 foreign language. You can also choose electives to take at the ECTC. And if you choose this, remember that the ECTC courses take up 2 elective spaces. When you're choosing your courses, you will want to select classes and electives by what you enjoy and what you think will move you closer to the career field you want to be in one day, but also by understanding what is required. You all have received your registration forms. Now you must fill them out and get your parents' signature. If you don't, you may have classes selected for you by the counselors. We will be choosing courses now through next week, so make sure your form is filled out. This has been Academics. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Skylar Payne, and today I'll be interviewing Mr. Glass and Damien about theater events. So, what is cabaret, Mr. Glass?
Is this multiple choice?
No.
Okay. Can I phone a friend?
Yes.
What is cabaret? Okay, so cabaret is basically a collection of different pieces, different songs, dances, etc., done by performers who are in the guild. There really isn't a specific theme. You basically just do what entertains you and what you think would entertain the crowd the most, and that's basically what it is. People who I would say normally wouldn't get a chance to perform or think they get a chance to basically show a part of themselves and do a big piece that they want to do to show everyone.
Cabaret is the theme for the group numbers are pretty much life of crime. We're using it to kind of preview Bonnie and Clyde, which opens next month here. And it should be a phenomenal show, so you would check it out. Cabaret is the only time of the year where students get to pick what they want to do without any restrictions. If you go to Trumbauer, Thespians, or any of our competitions, their individual events have to fit inside certain categories and have certain limits. With Cabaret, there are no limits. Students are free to choose what they want, and it exposes them to a bunch of different musical theater they normally would not be exposed to just based by our season schedule, and we have a good time doing it. It also raises money for the Guild.
So why should we come and support this show?
If you've seen any of our students' work, and then you know why. If you haven't, then you need to come out and find out why you should come.
And Damon, what all does the host do?
Well, the host is basically an MC. I would go out, give commentary. I would basically tell you who's about to perform, what they're performing, and after that, it's basically on to the next one.
And what should we expect to see on Friday?
A lot of good talent, a lot of good work that all the students have put into their numbers. You just don't want to miss it.
All right, and that's it for Mr. Glass and Damon. Thank you.
Today we're here with Ms. Wilcox for the Teacher of the Week. Ms. Wilcox, how long have you been teaching at Wetumpka?
This is my first year at Wetumpka, but my third year teaching overall.
Okay. Out of all your years of teaching, what has been your worst experience?
Oh goodness, probably a girl fight in the classroom. My first year on the last day of school. Left clumps of hair on the ground.
What do you enjoy most about teaching?
Just connecting with the kids, having fun, being able to talk not just about history, but about life, and just seeing the growth and the improvement.
Where and what college did you go to?
I went to the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. That was for my undergrad, and then I completed my master's degree at UAB.
And what is your favorite movie?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna just say the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm a dork, but I like the whole trilogy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Chastity Elliott with This Week Entertainment. I would like to take the time to shed light on the month of March. Many of you probably wonder, why does this month of March need focus, or what's so important about the month of March? Well, it is Women's History Month. This month of March is noticed and recognized for many holidays and events, but no one ever really speaks about Women's Day, which was last Friday, or the fact it is Women's History Month. There are many important women in history such as Serena Williams, Ellen DeGeneres, Angelina Jolie, Beyonce, Maya Angelou, Hillary Clinton, Oprah Winfrey, Condoleezza Rice, and many, many more. These women have been noticed and recognized for their good work, service, and beauty. Maya Angelou wrote a poem called Phenomenal Woman. I will now read the first stanza of her poem. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenal woman. That's me. So with this being said, this week our news team used students around the school to give 3 uplifting words towards young girls and women around them. And to young girls and women out there, remember you are a phenomenal woman.
Hi, my name is Tremaya, and here I am with Gigi. And of course you all may know that this month is Women's Empowerment Month, or Women's Month, or a month for women, whichever one, So can you give us 3 words to uplift some girls around here?
I would say 3 girls that would empower women are independence, confidence, and worthy.
Thank you.
I'm Grace Brennan.
And I'm Michael Armstrong.
All right, can you give us 3 words to empower women?
Independent.
All right.
Women are equal.
And women are strong.
Thank you.
If you had a time machine, would you go back to the past or to the future?
I would go to the future because I want to be old.
Right. Would you rather have a home on the beach or in the middle of nowhere?
On the beach because I want to interact with people.
What food do you crave the most?
I crave pizza. Yeah.
Okay.
The reason why? Because I just like pizza.
Okay. If you could visit one place on Earth, where would you go?
Probably California.
Okay. What always brings a smile on your face?
Girl, really.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Avery Calloway with this week's op-ed. Today's topic is about the dangers of driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol. With prom and spring break around the corner, we need to be more aware of our surroundings and our behavior. Teens might be partying or think there is no harm in the choices they make, but there are consequences for our actions. Every day, 29 people die at the hands of an impaired driver. That is approximately 10,585 people a year that die because someone chose to get behind the wheel after using drugs or alcohol. Buzz driving and drunk driving have severe and life-threatening consequences that need to be put to a stop. Drinking alcohol and using party drugs can impair your vision, your judgment, and your behavior. Even after just one drink, all your inhibitions can be impaired. If you or someone you're around decides to drive while impaired, put a stop to it. Take their keys, call their parents, call someone. I can promise you that they'd be happier with you telling them the truth and asking for their help rather than never having the chance to see you again. If you're not comfortable with calling your parents, ask someone who you trust that hasn't been drinking or a loved one that can help you out. We all want to see you alive after prom and when we get back from spring break. Your choices could change someone's life forever. Your choices will change your life forever. Please stay safe and don't get behind the wheel if you or your friends are impaired.
Hi WHS, I'm Skylar with this week's Lifestyle. Do you have a dog that tilts its head a lot? If you said yes, then today I'll be explaining why. According to the American Kennel Club, our dogs usually tilt their heads when you stand directly in front of them. Stanley Korn, who has a PhD in psychology, hypothesized that vision is a possible cause of head tilts. He has reasoned that a dog's muzzle might obstruct his view, so to get a better look at the owner's face, most greyhounds and pugs are more likely to be ones to tilt their heads. Also, dogs with flatter faces are more exhibited in head tilting, or maybe it's just because of the simple snot issues. Interacting with dogs can also make them tilt their heads, such as asking them questions like, do you want a treat or would you like to go for a walk? If a dog tilts their heads, it's mostly because of positive behaviors, so simply because they are happy. Well, I'm Skylar signing off, and don't forget to ask your dog questions.
Hello, I'm Zaire, and I'm here to clue you in on how to dress for prom. Prom is always something to look forward to, especially after working hard to get through the term. But there's this certain pressure to get everything right. How to dress for prom. First, rent or purchase a tuxedo or a suit jacket. Make sure to choose the color of your tuxedo or suit jacket in accordance to match the trousers to your jacket. Choose a plain white dress shirt and also wear a black bow tie instead of a long tie. Last, pick out a vest or cummerbund. Women have more options and they can either buy a formal dress or suit. No bare midriffs. This is Zaire. Have fun at prom.